covering the villages for you. This is VNN. Welcome to your Lifestyle News Show with TK Cross and meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
Welcome to VNN's Lifestyle Show. I'm TK Cross.
And I'm meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
All right, weather's the big thing around here, especially with
Yes.
these temperatures lately. You got to get a kind of a break.
But also heading into Memorial Day weekend, I wish I could say things are going to cool down and become more comfortable. Unfortunately, that's just not going to be the case. As we head into your Friday, well, things are going to be roasting across the villages. Temperatures are going to be in the low 90s. Of course, once you factor in those dew points, that will be in the upper 60s. That'll put the heat index, what it feels like outside, in the mid to potentially even upper 90s in a couple of places. At least we'll be looking at a mix of sun and clouds. We'll get those big puffy cumulus clouds to move over that hot sunshine and provide some temporary shade. And once again, I can't rule out the possibility of an isolated thunder shower. Winds will switch more out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Forget a cool down. We can't even get a good breeze around here. Now, as we look ahead, we are going to be dealing with more heat and humidity over the next several days. I really don't see any cooler conditions anywhere in our 7-day forecast. At least we can look forward to a mostly dry holiday weekend, other than the fact that, yes, we will have a chance for a pop-up shower or thunderstorm here and there. But you know, that's the luck of the draw. You could have Lady Lake that gets a good downpour, but then Spanish Springs stays perfectly dry. So we'll see how it goes through Memorial Day weekend. We'll take a look at your full forecast in just a little bit. TK?
Thank you, Ashley. Memorial Day is a time when we honor the men and women who've lost their lives while serving in our military forces. The Wildwood Police Department hosted a Memorial Day service in honor of those soldiers and to help area residents understand the significance of their sacrifice.
Memorial Day means something special to those of us that have served or our families. It's a special time. We all have different memories we reflect back on. Some of us have fallen comrades that we reflect on that. But I think it's great because it brings everybody in the community together to appreciate those that served. And it's great to do it during the week because we're so busy on the weekend, so we can get a good gathering. And you can see the turnout here. There's a lot of great community groups here. So I think it's turned out really nice for today.
It's amazing when you see all of this put together and what the community has done for us. For me, it's extremely important to see what Wildwood does for veterans. It's amazing. The way you're treated, the respect that you get. In 1965, I came back and we sure as hell didn't get the respect that we get now. I'm just so thankful for the way we're treated now and the way the community treats us. It's just amazing.
For the veterans themselves, there's a lot of great organizations here that maybe they didn't know were available. Wildwood is great about having a lot of services for veterans. For those of us that served, it gives us a chance to go back. And for those that know somebody who serves, it gives them a chance to honor them and say thank you for all those sacrifices that you made. What we end up doing though is saying thank you for giving us the opportunity to serve, because it means a lot to also protect those that you love. For us, that there's people that aren't with us, that for us that we remember, and that's a special day. If you know somebody that's not here, that you take time to reflect on them and their family.
It's showing respect. That's what it's all about, and showing care.
Later in the show, we'll tell you about some area Memorial Day ceremonies taking place this holiday weekend.
And of course, we want to keep things mostly dry for the upcoming weekend, and it looks like that will be the case. One other reason we want to keep Friday mostly dry, we'll talk about it right after the break. But before we go to break, let's check out your UV index for Friday. Once again, it is going to be around a 10, which is very high. So make sure when you apply sunscreen that you keep reapplying throughout the day just to protect your skin. I'd wear at least SPF 30, possibly even SPF 50, especially if you're going to spend a lot of time outdoors. It'll only take about 30 minutes before you start to get a decent sunburn. And of course, in these hot and humid days, make sure you take breaks in the shade or air-conditioned areas. Of course, as we really get into the soupy summer months, that's when you will probably need to limit some of your time outdoors, especially during peak heating, which is 10 to 4 o'clock.
The VNN UV Index, presented by Care Dermatology, with offices in the Villages and Fruitland Park. Call 352-218-3211 or visit caredermatology.com.
I'm Linda, here with your Recreation Roundup. Let's beat the heat and enjoy some of your favorite recreation activities at night. The Villages Recreation and Parks Department is hosting a sunset social to explore nature with a Black Lake Trail on Wednesday, May 27th at 6 p.m. This is a great opportunity to participate in all the fun of a social, but in the cooler evening time. Registration is required to attend. You can register online at districtgov.org or by visiting any at your service location to get signed up today. We look forward to seeing you there. As a friendly reminder, please always carry your original Villages ID or a guest ID with a photo ID. Only original copies of ID cards are accepted at all recreation centers. All rules and regulations posted in the recreation facilities should be followed at all times.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
I'm Elmer Heinrich, at 92 years of age with my wife Shirley, who is 83. Now both of us are still cutting a wide swath in life, all because of Immuno 150. Now we are asking you to use Immuno 150 like we do. Give it a chance for at least 90 days so that you can see what 70 plant minerals and 80 additional nutrients can do for you.
It really is incredible.
Don't place your order until after you've watched the 3 videos on our website.
Super exciting times for Sonesta. We're celebrating over 45 years manufacturing retractable awnings and screens in Jacksonville, Florida. And we are going directly to the consumer in Central Florida, specifically the Villages. It means there's no middleman involved. You're actually dealing directly with the manufacturer. So you get better pricing, a better installation experience with our certified and trained professional installers.
We take pride in being made in America. We hire local, we build local. It's a fantastic facility we moved into about 7 years ago, about 100,000 square feet. Everything that we make is made right here on this shop floor. We're very proud of that.
Our quality products are backed by the best warranty in the country. We have a lifetime warranty on the frame. We have a 10-year non-prorated warranty on the fabrics and the motor. 10 years on electronics is unheard of. So we have the best warranty in the industry, backed by the best awning and screen company.
Sonesta was one of the first awning companies to get a Miami-Dade approval for their patio awnings. We did so about 10 years ago, and it's really important for the state of Florida because it's a fantastic test for strength, durability, and quality. It's not just to test the pass, it's something that they can simulate hurricane force winds to find out how durable our product is, but it's an ongoing quality program that allows us to every year get inspected and prove to Miami-Dade that we're still building the awning in the same way that we built it the first time for the test. So it's a nice quality program that ensures that we're doing our job for the awnings going forward.
Call today, mention VNN and receive a free motor for your new Sonesta awning or screen.
Here's your Village's forecast from the VNN Weather Team, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical. Here's meteorologist Ashley Baylor.
All right, our drought monitor updated on Thursday, and of course the situation for us here in the Villages is still not good. You can see all of the villages from far southern parts of Marion County into northern parts of Lake and Sumter County are still under an extreme drought. The situation up and down much of the East Coast is getting better, but you look up into the Panhandle, many places there are still under an exceptional drought. And I mentioned this last week that it would take about 3 to 4 feet of rain over the next several months to completely alleviate the drought. So the more we get these pop-up showers and thunderstorms, it will ultimately help us. But what we really could use is a few days of a good soaking rain. And spoiler alert, we don't have any of that in our 7-day forecast. So here's our drought dilemma. So far since January 1st, we picked about 6.6 inches of rain, but we should be over 11 inches by this time of year. So we're running over 4.5 inches below where we should be. But we'll see what the next few months hold. Now let's talk about your Friday, where we will have a chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm. Otherwise, most of the day will feature a mix of sun and clouds with temperatures in the low 90s, but the heat index, what it feels like outside, will likely be in the mid 90s. I wonder even if at times it may sneak into the upper 90s. So hey, a breeze would be nice, but no. Winds will stay out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now I was talking about possibly keeping one time dry, and that would be going into Friday evening because Villages High School has their commencement ceremony at 7 o'clock at the Buffalo Sports Complex. Now, even though the ceremony itself is going to be indoors, you got all these families in town. They want to be outdoors taking pictures and possibly even a picture like this. Temperatures are going to be in the mid to upper 80s. So yes, it is going to be very warm and humid with those caps and gowns, but also just be aware there is the possibility of a passing thunder shower, but hopefully they completely avoid Middleton so they can get their ceremony going without any issues. Now looking to Friday night, we'll have scattered clouds. It is going to stay muggy as temperatures are only going to drop into the mid 70s. So keep those fans and air conditioners on full blast. Let's look ahead to your Memorial Day weekend. Saturday, temperatures are going to creep up a little bit more. So highs alone are going to be in the mid 90s. Factor in that humidity. That'll definitely put the heat index in the upper 90s. So please take care of yourselves. Take care of your pets on that day. That's a day you may need to limit your time outdoors, at least as far as strenuous activities go, between 10 to 4. That's what we call peak heating time. There will be a chance for an isolated thunder shower there. That does not change going into Sunday. Sunday we'll have another chance for some pop-up showers and thunderstorms. Now as we look ahead to Memorial Day itself, there's going to be a lot of ceremonies going on Memorial Day, so let's at least try and keep things dry for all of those. Temperatures are going to be in the low 90s as we go into the afternoon. At least by the time you get to Monday, there will be a slight breeze picking up out of the southeast at 5 to 15 miles per hour, might even get up to 20 miles per hour. All right, here's a look at your 7-day forecast, where as we start to head into the first half of next week, the pattern is going to stay the same. There are really no good pattern shifts here, not even a good potent cold front to come through and at least give us a couple of days of relief. Temperatures are going to be stuck in the low to even mid 90s all the way through next Thursday, and as you can see, every single afternoon will feature a chance for a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. It's by no means guaranteed. As I said, it's the luck of the draw. You could have one thunder shower that is just coming down right over Middleton, which is what we saw last Saturday. And the farther north you go, say you get up to the village of Pine Ridge or Osceola, well, then it may stay perfectly dry. All right, in the meantime, you can always keep up to date with us right here on VNN. Tune your radio to WVLG and catch us in the Village's Daily Sun.
Thanks for watching meteorologist Ashley Baylor, presented by Sunshine Air Conditioning and Electrical.
Coming up, are you up for a little snake wrangling in the Everglades? Of course you are. We'll tell you how, where, and when. But first, in order to keep facilities in the Villages well maintained, here are some temporary closures to consider as you plan your week.
So I've lived in some homes with some unique style windows. I'm not sure where they got them or how they got in there, but you can go in and customize no matter what the situation.
Absolutely. So in fact, all of our windows are custom built specific to each individual home, and we have a range of options where homeowners can really make it feel like it's natural to their home, but it also gives that aesthetic upgrade, and it can match their personal preferences. So you can choose from color, hardware, grill patterns, just a range of options to really not only find that unique fit for those interesting openings, but also just to make it fit that aesthetic that you're seeking.
So it's not just an out-of-the-box product, it's made for you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so in redoing my windows and replacing, got to get a contractor involved, got to get somebody in there to design and help figure it out. Where do you come in on that?
Yeah, so the great thing is at Renewal by Andersen, we are your one-stop shop through all of that. So from that initial design consultation through the manufacturing installation, we are there with you the whole time. So we make it as easy as possible on you, and we have amazing warranties that we back everything up with. So you can take confidence in knowing that you have this incredible warranty, an amazing product, and really great service that we are with you throughout.
Innovative Concrete Coatings is the area's local premier concrete coating company. When it comes to concrete coatings, there is a difference. We are the only local authorized dealer of Pentec industrial coatings. Our polyurea is superior to epoxy products. We offer the most advanced concrete coating for residential and industrial applications, driveways, garages, shops, hangars, and so much more.
For a beautiful, long-lasting, slip-resistant concrete coatings, call Innovative Concrete Coatings today.
As a medical doctor, I've been involved in Alzheimer's research for almost 25 years. Everyone experiences a slight amount of memory loss as we age. That is absolutely normal. However, in some people, the memory loss continues to get worse. The good news is that most people that think they have a memory problem actually just have normal memory loss related to aging. If you would like to learn more, I would highly encourage you to attend one of my free weekly seminars. We cover topics such as what is the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's disease, and are there things I can do to make my brain more resistant to Alzheimer's disease? Please call our office today for a simple 30-minute free memory evaluation. We'll walk you through the steps, including testing your memory to even see if there's a problem. You may be invited to partake in our clinical research. Through clinical research, we are searching for new medications that may help slow the progression of this disease.
In honor of America 250, a local library is screening an informative Ken Burns documentary. The Leesburg Public Library will be screening An Asylum for Mankind, the second installment of a 2025 documentary series by Ken Burns. The film follows the 14 months leading up to the Declaration of Independence. The screening is set for 2 to 4 p.m. this Saturday at 100 East Main Street in Leesburg. There will be light refreshments provided. Registration is required and can be done online at mylakelibrary.org. Coming up, we'll have the rundown of Memorial Day ceremonies in our area.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
You're always welcome at Cody's.
Follow me right this way.
It's where friends and family meet for fun times and great food.
We enjoy the 2-for-1 happy hour from 11 to 7.
We come here for the amazing nightly entertainment.
Great service and loads of smiles await you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
I'm Elmer Heinrich, at 92 years of age with my wife Shirley, who is 83. Now both of us are still cutting a wide swath in life, all because of Immuno 150. Now we are asking you to use Amino 150 like we do. Give it a chance for at least 90 days so that you can see what 70 plant minerals and 80 additional nutrients can do for you.
It really is incredible.
Don't place your order until after you've watched the 3 videos on our website.
Don't let a broken HVAC system break your budget. Get the comfort you need now with 0% financing on a new HVAC system. Get comfortable today, pay later. Call M&S Air Conditioning today.
When you call Doc's Restorations, you're calling first-class service, using first-class products by first-class licensed professional contractors and installers.
They totally refurbished our kitchen. It was a gut of the kitchen.
Every detail was perfect. Everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
and
just
to this
incredible.
day, we haven't needed any adjustments, repairs, anything. It's been perfect since the day they finished.
Our warehouses create a safe environment for products as they arrive to help ensure your cabinets, flooring, and all other materials are protected and damage-free from the moment they reach our facilities to being installed in your home. Doc's is state licensed through the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation and is bonded and insured to protect the customer. All 70 of our skilled employees have been background checked, wear ID badges, and are covered under our workman's comp insurance to provide peace of mind as they complete your project. We invite you to come see for yourself. Come visit our showroom on 441 South, just north of Spanish Springs in Summerfield. Visit docsrestorations.com for more details. We look forward to helping you make your home look like a million. It's up to you what you tell your neighbors.
Feel like channeling your inner Crocodile Dundee, do ya? Well, the annual Florida Python Challenge can help you get there if you dare. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission and South Florida Water Management District have announced the 2026 Florida Python Challenge that's set to run for 10 days in 8 locations, including the Everglades National Park, beginning at 12:01 a.m. on July 10th through 5 p.m. July 19th. Participants are required to register and complete an online training program. The hunt is intended to increase awareness and help eradicate the estimated hundreds of thousands of invasive Burmese pythons that have become well established. And this year's hunt also offers the added bonus of a $10,000 top prize, with overall prizes totaling $25,000. With Memorial Day fast approaching, there are many ceremonies planned to honor the solemn holiday. To honor those who've made the ultimate sacrifice in the U.S. military, several ceremonies are planned across the community. Ceremonies at 10 a.m. Monday are at Veterans Memorial Park of the Villages off Page Place in Spanish Springs and at Shiloh Cemetery on Shiloh Street in Fruitland Park. There will also be ceremonies at 11 a.m. on Monday at Florida National Cemetery in Bushnell, as well as on Saturday, May 30th, 11 a.m. at Lady Lake Cemetery. All are open to the public. After the break, meteorologist Ashley Baylor has your forecast for the Town Square's nightly performances. But first, we'll take a look at some upcoming shows in the days ahead, brought to you by the Villages Entertainment.
Now at Cartworld, the ultimate village party machine, introducing the new 2026 Club Car Crew. Great for tailgating at the squares or just cruising with family and friends. Street legal with lithium power. This game-changing vehicle is designed with fun in mind. Club Car, the #1 car and American-made since 1958. Visit our modern showroom for a test drive today. Cartworld Golf Cars, located on Highway 27-441, 1 block north of County Road 466 in Lady Lake, proudly serving Central Florida for over 38 years.
I'm a dog lover. I'm a dog owner. A lot of villagers have pets, cats, dogs.
You got to worry about going potty inside. You got to worry about those claws and paws. If you are a pet owner, what kinds of considerations do you need to make before you invest in flooring?
For example, some people love hardwood floors. Hardwood floors can be more scratch prone, so if you got a large dog with large toenails, that could scratch the flooring. Tile is pretty, supervious to anything. It's pretty hard to damage tile, maybe the grout a little bit. And then the carpet side of it, for years, the people would say you don't want carpet with pets. But nowadays, with some of the new pet Premier carpets and things like that, it's like one of the best surfaces to put in the flooring for pets.
When it comes to replacing and updating flooring, what do people need to think about? Is it just about taste? Maybe you think, my tastes have changed, I want to replace something because of decor. Or are there really time limits on how long things last? Flooring is pretty strong now and stuff, and as long as you maintain it well, flooring can last a long time. We find more changes are preference. Like, for example, maybe they had tile, and now, you're getting a little older and stuff, and it's a little too hard on your feet. For somebody standing in the kitchen cooking and things like that, staying on a hard floor can be tough for people on their legs and their feet. So, that's a big thing that we hear all the time. Slip resistance. You have to be careful. Some floors are slipperier than other floors. And that's something a lot of people don't think, but you need to take that into consideration, before you put in new flooring in your home. Tom Urban is the general manager. Thanks a lot for joining us on Ask the Expert.
During our Memorial Day sale, Renewal by Andersen is offering you the freedom of 24 months of special financing. That's right, enjoy no money down, no payments, and no interest for 2 full years. But wait, there's more. When you choose Renewal by Andersen energy efficient replacement windows, you'll enjoy indoor comfort and lower energy costs, no matter what Florida weather brings. And they're custom built right here in the USA, ensuring the perfect fit for your home. So give us a call or visit bestwindowsflorida.com.
Welcome back, and as usual, the entertainment in the squares is a big deal around here. Of course, everybody likes to come out to the different squares for all the entertainment, but the weather is always the thing, especially this time of year. We get those pop-up storms and and
it can just ruin your whole night.
Right?
Let's hope that doesn't happen this time around. Between 5 to 9, if we could just keep things dry, that would be great, especially because we not only have entertainment in the squares going on, as I mentioned before, we had the Village's high school commencement ceremony. But let's give you a rundown of who's going to be taking the stage Friday evening. If you're heading to Sawgrass, you can see the Edge of Rock. At Sumter Landing, Osaka Fall will be taking the stage, and a Village's favorite around here, Rocky and the Rollers, will be at Brownwood. At Spanish Springs, you can check out Johnny Wild and the Delights, and Eastport has live entertainment Friday evening. You can see Andrew Love and the Franchise Players Band. Now, there could be a passing thunder shower. I hope things stay nice and dry, but one thing's for sure, make sure you get there early to get yourself a nice shady spot with this heat.
Thanks for that, Ashley. Well, that's all we have for you today. Join us again tomorrow for another edition of our weekend show, Play It Forward. And be sure to pick up a copy of today's Daily Sun. Tune your radio into WVLG. And as always, keep enjoying that active Village's lifestyle. We'll see ya. Take care.
Thanks for watching your VNN Lifestyle News Show.